Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is the Divine Force. We are on Vey'l. We are trying to help get rid of the invasion of the Federation, and right now we're heading towards the Museum of Symbiology to protect the symbolical engines they have here. Because the centralist Scorpion, they really want that. So let's get in there and protect them the best that we could. And maybe learn a little bit more about what that engines actually do. But I'm pretty sure they're really powerful and that's what I wanted.
What manner of place is this?
It's a museum for showing off Vergnus's development over the past 300 years. And it's also the location where the Symbo Drives were discovered. Those Symbo Drives are the reason why we have advanced androids like Elena here.
So you mean the technology used to create Elena came from here?
That is generally correct. Symbo Drives are compact, semi-permanent energy sources that run off converted energy from imaginary number space, using energy generation principles that utilize symbology. These drives allowed for dramatic advancements in Vergold's android technology.
If this technology was behind your creation, I see why they're so eager to get their hands on it.
Midas, was that not a tad indiscreet?
He speaks the truth. Anything that makes beings such as Elena possible would be highly sought after. Even integrations with organic life forms cannot support all the power needs of fused cybernetic parts.
For a being so advanced, you certainly lack tact.
It is not surprising that a semi-permanent, highly efficient power source such as the Symbo Drive would be perceived as potentially beneficial to Scorpion, and sought after as a result.
Nature does not make leaps.
What is that?
One of the fundamental theories for evolution on Earth. The theory states that life evolves gradually, a single step at a time.
One would think the idea of proceeding step by step could apply to a great many things.
Yes, and when evolution takes a great leap forward due to some unusual mutation, it always ends up as a heavy burden for the individual or species in question.
The Centralists are a mutation.
I'm hypothesizing, but when I think about what may happen should these Centralists who are so unpredictable successfully seize this place, it fills me with dread.
I agree. However, standing here imagining things will not help us. What the enemy seeks lies below the museum. Let us go and see what we can learn from these invaders.
Alright, let's do that. So basically what they're looking for is a semi-permanent energy form that they can use for their synthetic forms. So basically making bodies like Elena with the consciousness of the Scorpion. That seems like an extremely powerful combination, doesn't it?
Target sighted.
Alright, let's go for it. Alright, let's investigate this place, see if we can find the enemies. And of course, with it, take them down. Ooh. Well, no meal then. Then we don't need to sleep. We can recover plenty on our own.
So exquisite.
With the settings that we have.
A whole bunch of shady characters are headed into Provenient's cavern.
Just items, which are not necessarily a bad thing.
You have everything? Give me a shout if there's anything else you need.
We will.
Well, that was indeed fruitful.
Alright.
So exquisite.
Okay, let's look at the map. So that will get us into the caverns. Good. Ooh, we're quite Celine. Nice. There's a character for Isoa. I can already tell by the name. Alright, so we're going through the caverns here to find what they're after, isn't it?
Oh, it's a cave?
Yes, it is a cave. but the entrance is only part of the facility. All Vergnesians visit the museum when they are students. Right, Ray?
Yep, pretty much.
However, deep within lies the location where the Symbo Drive was discovered. It supports the industries of not just Vergnus, but all of Vergold.
Are drives normally found in natural caverns?
To put it more precisely, symbols were found upon the stone walls within the cavern. So, this is referred to as the location where the Symbo Drive was discovered. In that these symbols were what made its development possible. Vergold has kept a tight rein on these symbols, and never once shared them with outsiders.
Hence, the Central is coming here to learn this valuable secret. These symbols, mayhaps they were left behind by some ancient civilization or the like?
That is unknown.
Probably.
Vergold started space exploration 300 years ago. Before that point, Vergnus was an uninhabited satellite planet. We have yet to unravel the mystery of who created these symbols.
But would the Federation not be... no, perhaps not.
The Federation has yet to create an energy technology comparable to the Symbo Drive. While the Federation is more advanced than Vergold in other fields of technology, it's difficult to think they had anything to do with this.
Regardless, if this location is important to the history of Vergold, then we cannot let the Pangalactic Federation or Scorpium take it.
Yeah, I'm with you there. And I'm gonna need it to brush up on a few things I forgot.
Probably. Alright. I'm gonna check one more thing up here. Then we'll continue to explore the caverns. Alright, let's start exploring the cave. I just wanted to spend my points, rearrange my equipment just before we get in there, just so we are most prepared for whatever comes on our path.
Won't be getting any further this way. There must be another path.
I'm sure there are plenty, Midas. But we'll go into any direction that does not try to kill us, that's for sure.
Oh, exquisite.
Ooh, a prayerful device.
Yikes! I thought we were done for.
Is everyone quite all right?
Still could be.
By some miracle.
That seems to have given us the shortcut we were after. We could continue on. Well, that waste of us, but I'll get there eventually.
Yeah, that's a big toad. I think the corpses will be more annoying than the toads itself, because the corpses, they have a tendency not to wanna die.
There would appear to be nothing else ahead. I suggest we try another path.
Yeah. Just let me pick up my stuff. It's fine.
Is this?
Is something wrong, Nina?
No. Never mind. It's nothing.
Prepare yourselves for battle!
Energy levels low.
Alright, so we can destroy multiple targets of this ice, just like we had them in the previous form on the ship.
Destroyed.
Right, perfect.
Like it hurt?
Good look around and don't get turned around.
Oh, exquisite.
Yeah, I do want to check all the side parts as well, because the materials we might get from here are pretty much advanced, so they're really expensive and really useful for crafting or compounding.
Oh, exquisite.
Alright.
I don't think we'd make it it very far down this way.
Damn, they've made it even further in than I thought. We better move.
Yeah, because even if they have one symbol, it will be communicated to all the centralist scorpions, so they will have more than they had before. And that even that can potentially be dangerous.
The ground looks ready to crumble under us here.
Perhaps we might break it purposely in order to move ahead.
I must admit, I'm not fond of the idea of crashing our way through one of Vergnus's historic relics.
Well, just pretend like we're excavating some new route or something.
You would say something like that, but so be it. This is an emergency after all.
It is. Alright, let's destroy all the corpses.
This will sting.
Yeah, and once the corpses have all their HP gone, it can take like 10 or 20 hits before they actually admit they're dead. Where's the rest? Are they fighting as well?
Warning. Energy levels low.
No, we did not escape. They just walked way too far away from us.
Destroy.
Good, thank you. Damn, this place is huge. Alright, the Sugaduku Ray does sound like something Ray might equip. Right, then let's check. Ooh, it's a gun, nice. And it looks like it's a lot better than what she had. So I would not say no to that. Alright, perfect. Alright, if we continue this, we'll end up at a dead end. Which we will definitely need to break to the floor again. That's fine. Because if it's giving us a better weapon or better armor, I do not mind exploring a little bit more of this entire place.
Exquisite.
Money. Never a bad thing.
It yet holds strong. Perhaps we require more force.
Warning. Energy levels low.
This will sting.
Uh-oh, I think that Todo does us.
Threat neutralized.
One threat, we still have a couple left.
Destroy.
Come on, Valerie. Thank you. Alright. Yeah, one last open
Shall we
space.
blast through the ground at our feet yet again?
Not
Seem like we have
yet.
much choice.
Ooh, an SP seed. Thank you very much.
These really do look familiar.
Yeah, everything looks the same, and we're just going further and further down into the cave room. The only thing we can hope for is that the trouble we're having with getting further down, that they're having that as well. Good. Alright, let's check this out. Ooh, 2 more chests. Probably the area we could drop down before. So, do we want to get back up? Is it possible that we can get back up? That's the question. Yeah, I think so. Alright, so we have a quick look over there. Alright, should be almost there. Yeah. Alright.
Exquisite.
And that's why you check the map every once in a while. Miraculous device. Alright, let's get back to the other hole in the ground. Ooh, more chests as well. Yeah, now I'm just gonna check every indicator on the floor that there's something there. You never know. Because to be honest, the treasure we've been getting is actually pretty decent and high leveled. Alright, back where we started. Now we can keep on exploring with the guilty-free conscience.
Exquisite.
Secret spice and anything nice.
Is the power of Vergold's Symbo Drives really that incredible?
You can tell just by looking at Elena. There are no androids as advanced as her in the entire Federation. And it's not just android tech. Their Symbo Drives are the reason that the Vergoldian interstellar military is capable of fending off a Federation fleet.
Hey, we don't have any choice now due to current circumstances, but you need to forget everything you see here.
I can't make any promises.
Damn.
Cut me some slack, officer.
Can you imagine Midas?
You too, Nina. I know your semi-mancer blood must be thrilled by all this stuff, but behave.
Yeah, but Midas, he cannot let it go if he learns those symbols. He's gonna incorporate it into his inventions. Come on, a small price to pay. We know we can trust them.
Oh my.
Hex gems. Duma is unable to use its powers within the curse's reach. The curse will dissipate if you find and destroy the gem. Ooh, that's something new.
Duma does not appear well. Is something wrong?
Yeah, go around it. We know where it is. No, poke. Yeah, there it is. Alright, that is interesting. That's definitely something new. I like it. As long as they don't make it too hard, like that we need to walk through an entire dungeon in order to find the gem, so yeah.
Your Highness, please. Such a suggestion is unbecoming.
But we must find a way through nonetheless. Is that not so, Ray?
Yeah, but let's not go full destructo mode on the place, okay?
Full destructo mode? We're just using everything at our disposal to get rid of our enemies. Let's check. Okay, we can go both routes, so that's fine. Oh god, we're in a gem zone. Okay, so even if there are no enemies, you can still be affected by it.
Our current coordinates place us in the vicinity of the Symbo Drive.
Sister got here faster than planned. Come on, not far to go now.
Alright, we can still destroy them without the use of Duma. Because even without Duma, we still have the strength we always have. It's just that we can't fly. Oh, good. Yeah, so that does mean that we cannot destroy the floor or any potential doors without us finding the gem first. There it is. No! Ah, aim for the gem, thank you. Oh, there's still one more. Well, let's destroy this one first. Well, it's probably on the other side. Or wouldn't it just like a trinity? Yes, it is.
Threat neutralized.
Nicely done. That's probably the other side of the door, isn't it? Yeah. Bring us back. Where did we see? Because there was somewhere that we could go up on a ledge that we couldn't hit before, right? Ooh, that's incredible. That has to be the drive, isn't it?
Why, this is...
Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
How could this be? Why is this here?
Is there something wrong?
It looks just like it. Just like in the ancient coil in Nilbeth, where we excavated the Levitas ore.
Now that you mention it...
Detecting incoming attack. Initiate emergency measures.
What? Oh, door.
Do you not find it simply wondrous, Laeticia, my child? Each time I experience the vastness of the Scorpium network, I am reminded of how small I once was.
The Centralists are not the entirety of Scorpium.
We soon will be. And so His Excellency, our Sovereign, seeks the Symbo Drive. See for yourselves.
Boldor, are these the ones who oppose our centralist cause?
Indeed they are, Your Excellency.
Admiral Remington.
A familiar face, one of Bennett's, and a descendant of the Kennys.
What drives you to do this? You violated Federation regulations, used military assets for personal purposes, and furthermore, concealed the existence of Scorpium itself and the situation at Fear. You will face retribution for your actions under Federation law!
We do this for the Pangalactic Federation, for universal peace and prosperity. Surely a Kenny would understand.
Don't be ridiculous!
Ronix J. Kenny once interacted with the people of Planet Rogue, set foot forbidden planet Styx, and led us to victory in our conflict with the planet Fargate. Claude C. Kenny violated your precious pact, planting the seeds of the planet Expel joining the Federation. As a result, our studies of symbometrics expanded greatly.
Yes, but...
It was much the same when your ancestor, Captain Emerson, found gravitic engine technology. History has proven that the law must be broken at times to move worlds forward. And at this moment, that role falls upon my shoulders. What authority does a Kenny have to try and stop me?
I'm...
Come on, stand tall and proud.
Mariel. He's just trying to manipulate you.
He is.
Oh, really?
The reason for Mariel's ancestors breaking the rules was because following them would have led to the deaths of lots of innocent people. Don't lump them in with a dumbass trying to steal other people's stuff for his own selfish gain.
A Vergoldian defending the crimes of the most esteemed family in the Federation. Now this is rich.
Those crimes were defined by the Federation on its own terms. Your rules don't mean shit to those of us on the outside.
Ray, I'm okay now. Thank you. What you say is true. My family's track record as soldiers of the Federation was perhaps never the most praiseworthy. And my distaste for my family's legacy is precisely why I swore to myself that I would uphold Federation law to the letter during my career. But I will not abide by words from you. Childish logic. Excusing your own actions because someone else did it? Have you no shame?
It is kind of childish, she's right.
Your Excellency, it would appear reaching a consensus with these fools through discourse in the physical realm is futile. What shall we do?
They serve no purpose in the expansion of the Federation or the evolution of the Scorpium. Any who would keep the Symbo Drive from us are undeserving of mercy.
Baldur, just what do you think you are doing? Did you come all this way simply to be used by this petty man?
Is that not as it should be, Laeticia, my child? You wish to stop me, yes? Then is it not to your benefit that your foe be small and weak? My actions are all for the benefit of Scorpium and the Centralists. Fight me!
Alright, let's see if we can beat him again. I'm sure he's a bit stronger than last time. Oh yeah. We don't need the gauge at this if that first bit of damage was anything to believe. And there's a chance, of course, that Remington will try to attack afterwards, so we might want to have something left in the tank after this. Because don't get me wrong, the vetting gauge is an incredible piece of power that we can use to our advantage, but because this is a blind playthrough, I don't know what's coming, and I don't know how fast we can tune it back up after we use it. It will be crazy just to spend it on everything we see, considering how easy he is doing it right now.
Impressive. It would seem my efforts were not sufficient.
It appears my confidence in him was misplaced. Differences in individual performance are hard to predict.
That is how you would speak of one who pledged loyalty and would die for you?
You are a most contemptible wretch indeed.
You still say such things after all that you've seen. There is no concept of loyalty within Scorpium.
Only logical.
We are a group within the greater Scorpium network, with myself occupying the top position of Sovereign. Nothing more or less.
Incompatible. The term sovereign is entirely incompatible with the Scorpium we understand.
Had things been different, you would have been my father-in-law. It is unfortunate that this is how your life ended. But I will avenge you.
This is evolution. The greatest evolution in the cosmos. The everlasting prosperity of the Pangalactic Federation begins now under my rule.
Not if we have anything to say about it.
We'll never let that happen. Remington Kurtzman, your misguided ambitions end here and now.
Let's go for it. As before, we want to see what the hell. Oh, he has split himself. Ooh, and a VA as well, so that means that he has his own version of Doom. Marielle. Ooh, I have a feeling like we are in trouble. No, that's not the bottom I'm looking for. That's it.
I will never permit that to happen!
You'll have to do more than pay lip service to your ideals. The right.
We're not damaging him at all. He's just picking his targets and just destroying them where they stand. Are we supposed to beat him right now? Or is it just a lesson in futility? Yeah, look at the amount of damage he's doing. It's just thousands. We're not even allowed to get near him. It's very weird. See, 0 damage. And we are severely overpowered. Alright, I'm not gonna heal anybody. I wanna see what happens when we're dead, because that will prove to us if we needed to defeat him or not. I have a feeling that now it's just not the time yet. He does look cool though.
If we defeat him here, it will invalidate the concept of a Scorpion network with a leader.
Alright. Alright. One more. Sage going up.
He must pay for making a mockery of the Federation and my family's history.
Wait. Oh. Oh, hopefully I wasn't too late. Because it seemed like we defeated the shield or something. I didn't expect that. I honestly thought it was gonna be a lose-lose battle.
I am sovereign, the sovereign of Scorpium, destined to unite the galaxy. My morals, my beliefs. No! Impossible! What will become of the Federation, of Scorpium's evolution, without me?
Both the Federation and Scorpium are gonna be much better off with you out of the picture.
Damn it all! I only integrated to build a utopia! A union between Scorpium and the Federation! Voldar!
Holdor! He lives yet! Nina! Maester Midas!
The way he is, I don't think...
Even if possible, his Scorpion body can't be repaired here. There's nothing we can do.
But...
Come on, the act of us showing him mercy should do something.
To Verkness! This is far from over! I must lead Scorpium and the Federation!
So pathetic. The way he's acting now that he's shut down.
It appears that your time is at an end. Your Excellency.
What?
Did you truly believe a fool such as you would be appointed sovereign? You have been nothing more than a stepping stone to prepare the network for the true sovereign. That is the consensus of our network.
Holdor! What did you just...
He took over the position as sovereign.
Or Remington will not halt Scorpium.
Oh, we're definitely gonna stop your invasion of Vergold.
We'll speak to those Scorpium that have faculty of speech and enforce Federation regulations. This kind of Scorpium lawlessness will not be allowed in the galaxy any longer.
If the conceptual sovereign individual vanishes, in time, Scorpium will be restored to our correct state.
Correct. Correct. You understand nothing. Neither you nor Remington know what is true, what is correct in this life.
He's being teleported out of here, isn't he?
Is he truly dead?
What did we just see?
We can confirm that the individual named Boldor is deceased.
Remington's biological activity has also ceased. I would assess that we have stopped the Centralist insurrection for the time being.
Small comfort. After everything. It could not have been your wish to fall so far from home. Boldor. All this suffering. To what end?
It seems all so futile, but something left his body. I think that's the Sovereign Code or something. It's going back to the other Centralists, isn't it?
The invaders just gave themselves up at Fleet headquarters. I don't know. It's all a little too suspicious, if you ask me.
Might have expected as much from Scorpium. From how I see it, with their sovereign gone, their network is probably reverted back to putting everyone on an equal level again.
Is that how they work? Yeah, I have my doubts about the surrender, that's for damn sure.
Do not assume the deeds of Remington's faction representative of Scorpium as a whole. But I, too, must acknowledge the faults and dangers within the Scorpium quest for further and further integration. The risks must not be overlooked.
I'd say the Pangalactic Federation is more to blame for these Centralists.
Do tell.
Coaxing in brand new members with all this talk of peace and the advance of civilization. That, sound familiar? At least Scorpium keep a certain amount of equality among themselves. But the more the Federation grows, the more the upper brass consolidate their power. This whole ordeal with Remington and the Centralists is just the worst parts of both brought together.
I'll admit, I find it hard to refute that. The Federation has no choice now but to take a good long look in the mirror and figure out how to piece itself back together.
What's going to happen to all the officers who turned themselves in?
They could very well claim they had no choice but to comply with Remington's orders after integrating with Scorpium, which might actually grant them immunity from Vergoldian law.
I don't expect the local system government's got a damn idea what the Scorpium even are. Gonna have a hell of a time trying to talk peace.
I'm quite aware. I expect to be made responsible for bringing an end to the situation. Which is why your son's data is so crucial. I'm hoping I can count on your assistance. The future of both Vergold and the Federation depend on it.
Just be sure there's something in this for me, huh? I got a business to run, you know?
Duly noted.
Yeah.
Captain Raymond, thank you once again. Your efforts have allowed the Federation a chance to correct its course.
None of what we've done was for the Federation's sake.
Well, be that as it may, the Federation skirted a full and devastating collapse thanks to your efforts.
Lieutenant Mariel, I have looked at the Scorpium data you provided. I was surprised by your confrontation with the Virian soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. Aster IV is an underdeveloped planet, is it not?
Yes, sir. About that.
You were doing what you thought was right, correct?
She did.
Upholding what were once core values of the Federation, lost under Remington's lead.
Yes, sir. But I believe that it should not excuse me from Federation law, though. I knowingly violated the UP3. For that, and for the illegal seizure of the merchant vessel Akizuki, I should be brought to trial.
I disagree.
Well, I can't argue with that.
Wait!
Those of us in positions of power can never let the ends justify the means, regardless of the outcome.
But still...
That said, the Federation's in no shape to court-martial you right now. I'll take full responsibility for your deeds until a more appropriate time presents itself. You stay here with your friends.
Thank you.
All things considered, Lieutenant Mariel, I think you made the best calls you could. Your actions don't tarnish your family name. Far from it. Making as much known should serve you well when the time comes to face the jury.
Admiral.
Don't you leave us now, you hear?
With a little bit of luck, she gets off with a slap on the wrist.
As it is. You don't need to lose another talent like yourself.
Sir.
And I expect there'll be talk of making Aster IV a Federation protectorate in the near future. You should expect to have some eyes on you as a member of the planet's royal line.
What is this protectorate of which you speak?
I can explain it all to you later. I'll also discuss whether the Federation even retains the capabilities to do so.
So, what will the rest of you do next?
Well, the Centralists have been busted up. My homeworld's safe and sound again, and Boldor's gone.
Right. Yes. And with the whole of it now behind us...
Seems like our journey's at its end. Time for our princess to make her triumphant return.
Yeah, I think there's gonna still happen something at the end.
No word
It has
from
to.
Lash for quite some time now. I wonder if she happened upon the other ring she sought after. I am not sure I can stand to not know the answer. Perhaps a visit to Delric is in order.
I agree. Next time, on the next episode, when we head back to Aster, because that is clearly the case, we'll visit her there and see if she has found the other ring. But for now, I think when the story continues, we're gonna go back to Aster to bring her back home. But I have a feeling something still must happen, because we did see something leave Boldor's body. And I think it's a remnant of something that will still pop up later. But for now, I'm gonna leave it here. So I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we continue on, probably back to Aster. See you then. Bye bye.